guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So slowly summer is coming to an end and I wanted to bring you guys another recipe where I get to cook with peaches. Now a month or so ago I gave you guys pork chops with a peach glaze. So for today's video I'm going to make for you kind of like a combination of a peach cobbler and a peach crisp. So if you want to see what I mean, then keep watching. But before we get started, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let me welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for all your support. And don't forget to click on that notification bell just in case when I do drop a video, you'll be the first to know, okay? So enough talking, let's go ahead and get cooking. So off camera, I've already washed and cleaned 6 fresh peaches, and you know what, you can use the frozen peaches, but I really wanted to use the fresh peaches. I walked into the store and they were right there at the display and they looked really good, so I just decided to go ahead and get some fresh peaches. So as you can see, I'm just going to slice them in half and I'm going to take the pit out and I'm just going to cut some slices. So now I'm done slicing up all of my peaches. This is what they look like, and I'm just going to set this to the side because I'm going to add a mixture. And in a separate bowl, I'm going to add 1 cup of granulated sugar along with 1 cup of brown sugar. Also 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 1/2 teaspoon of both cinnamon and nutmeg. 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar, which you can find in most baking sections of any grocery store. Also 1/2 stick of unsalted butter at room temperature just so that it'd be easier to mix. And at the very end, 2 tablespoons of water, along with 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. And that's it, you guys. Very simple ingredients, and I'm just going to grab a spatula or you can grab a spoon and just mix everything together, making sure that everything is combined really well. And now I'm going to take that very mixture and add it to the already sliced peaches that I cut up earlier. And now you just want to take that same spatula and just make sure that all the peach slices is coated with the mixture. So I'm done mixing it together. The peaches are nicely coated, and now I'm going to prepare the baking dish. And I have around a 9 by 13 baking dish, and I'm going to add some nonstick spray so it doesn't stick, and I'm just going to go ahead and add the peaches to the baking dish. And now I'm just going to take the spatula and just spread it out just so that it can cook evenly. Now before I put it in the oven, I'm just going to cover it up with some aluminum foil. And I went ahead and I preheated the oven at 375 degrees, and I'm just going to let this bake off for 20 minutes. Now while that's baking off, I'm going to get started on the topping. So in a separate bowl, I'm going to add 2 cups of flour, along with 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 cup of light brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, as well as 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon. So after mixing all the dry ingredients together, I'm going to add 1 stick of unsalted butter that I chilled and just got out of the refrigerator. I just cut it up into chunks and I'm going to add that to the flour mixture. Now if you have a pastry cutter, you can go ahead and use that, but I don't have one, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my clean hands just to break up the butter and mix it in with the flour mixture. And at the very end, I'm just going to add 1/4 cup of some boiling hot water and continue to mix it together. And the consistency that you're going for is as if you're making some biscuits or, you know, just a very doughy type of mixture. And after everything is done, this is what it should look like, just like this. So 20 minutes has passed and I'm ready to take my peaches out, and I'm just going to take this same topping and add it on top of all the peaches. That's why I said in the beginning, it's kind of cross between a peach cobbler and a peach crisp. Now, if you were making a crisp, you were probably using some oatmeal as part of the topping, but it's going to be just as good and just as delicious. So now that's done, and I'm going to put it right back in that 375-degree oven, and I'm going to bake it off for 45 minutes. So after 45 minutes of baking in the oven, this is what it looks like. The crust is golden brown, absolutely delicious. You can let it cool down for a little bit, but if you want to enjoy it while it's nice and hot like I'm doing, go ahead and plate you a couple of spoonfuls. And of course you can't have peach cobbler or crisp without some vanilla ice cream. This is a perfect peach dessert to enjoy at the end of the summer. But we are all done, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, and it will help the algorithm out a whole lot. Share it with everybody you know. Follow me, tag me on Instagram, take a picture. I would love to see it. And if you give this recipe a try, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Now wait, you guys, before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscriber button down at the bottom. And if you want to see another video, go ahead and click that box you see over there. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you all, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye-bye.